Hi, another 46th question. Again, biology and earth science, geology. Let's go. Question number 1. Which of the following is true about deposition of hard substances in plant cell wall? Let's read our choices, then we discuss the question. The first choice is decrease strength, B, affect permeability, C, it has no effect on support, D, it only occurs in roots. What about the deposition in the plant cell? The deposition of the plant cell has many substances which can divide the living organism, the cell of the plant, into 3 main types. The first one is impermeable, the second one is semi-permeable, and the third one is permeable. The impermeable is how the cell protects itself and cannot permit anything to enter or leave the cell. The semi-permeable has a feature, means selective permeability. Selective permeability, that the cell selects some substances to enter or left the cell. Permeable, it is the feature which causes the cell wall to permit all the substances to enter the cell. It decreases the strength? No. The substances which deposit on the cell, it will cause its strength. Number B, it affects permeability. Yes, it affects permeability. Let's go to another one. It has effect on support. Because of this deposition, it may be support the living cell. It only occurs in roots. No, it's not found in roots, because if it found in root, it will cause the impermeable to the root. It prevents substances which enter or left the cell. Let's go to the answer. The answer, it affects permeability that cause permeable, semi-permeable, or impermeable. Let's go to another question. The question number 2 is, say, what substances help to prevent water loss from plant cell? Prevent water loss means no water loss, no evaporation. What is caused? Number A, chlorophyll. The chlorophyll is a substance which collects the sunlight and cause photosynthesis process by collect the sunlight. Number B, lignin. Lignin is a substance which told about it in the deposition of the cell. C, cell wall. Cell wall, it is a wall which found in the plant cell only. Vacuoles, it is a stored house inside the cell. Let's go to the answer. What is the answer? It is lignin. Yes, lignin is prevent the loss of the cell water. The cell water is very important for the cell because the plant is exposed to the sunlight for 24 hours. No, at the daylight only. Yes, the answer is B, lignin, to prevent the loss of water. Number 3. Number 3 speak about the primary function of the skeleton in the animals. Skeleton in animals, it support, give it shape, and make many function as movement. Let's go to read the choices. Number A, to produce antibodies, skeleton, maybe. B, to store energy for later use. No, I don't think so. Number C, to provide the support to muscle attachment and facilitate movement. Yes, that's the skeleton. But after reading the choice, we will return back to the question to read it again. Number D, to regulate body temperature. It's not from the skeleton. Let's see what is the answer. The answer, to provide support for muscle attachment and facilitate movement. That's the skeleton. Support the living organism and facilitate their movement by attaching with the muscles. The musculoskeletal system which cause the movement of the living organism body. Let's go to another question. Number 4. Which type of movement is response of plant part to light, humidity, and gravity? Wow, it is the response. Response means how the plant sense. We speak about the plant sense. That means let's read the choices first, then go to the answer. Number A, cytoplasmic movement. Cytoplasmic movement, go to the sense. No. B, tropism. Tropism is the sense of the plant. Not yet. Pulling movement. Number C. D, sleeping movement. Sleeping movement, it is an movement. No. I try to find how the plant expose and respond to the plant part of light, humidity, and gravity. So the answer must be B, tropism. Tropism is the sense of the plant to make its function. Sense to go toward the light, to go toward the humidity, to go toward the gravity. There are many types of toward, to go toward it or go away from it. Positive tropism and negative tropism, there are two types. The parts of the plant which go to the light is the green parts to make the photosynthesis process. But humidity, it is not a green parts. There are the parts inside the soil to find water. The gravity, that's caused by the soil. Another type of the parts inside the soil. I mean roots. Roots go to gravity, but the negative one go away from gravity is the green parts. Away from gravity to go to the light. Let's go to the answer to check the answer. To check the answer, it means which type of movement is the response of the plant part to light, humidity, and gravity is tropism with positive one and negative type. Let's go to another question. 5. Speak about the adrenaline. Wow, adrenaline is what adrenaline? It is fairness. Adrenaline for happiness. Adrenaline for accelerating the blood beat, the heartbeat. Adrenaline, that means respiration. Increase the rate of respiration. There are many types of adrenaline, but we must read the question well to find the answer. Let's go. Adrenaline, number 8. Stimulate the body perform activity needed during emergency. Yes, adrenaline for the emergency, but we must read the all choice to get the right answer. Number B, stimulate the liver to convert glucose to glycogen. What? Storage? It's not real. It's not the time for storage. It's the time for feeling, the time for surprise, adrenaline. Let's go to C. Is responsible for the appearance of secondary sexual characters. No, that's not adrenaline. Secondary sex characters will be disappear in the fairness. Let's go D. Increase the resistance of the body to infection and the microbes. Resistance for microbes, it's not its time. Let's go to answer this question. It must stimulate the activity needed during emergency. Increase the heartbeat, increase the rate of respiration, increase the change of energy from glycogen to glucose to be in emergency situation. Let's go to 6. Question number 6. How does glucagon affect liver glycogen? What are the glucagon? Glucagon is a hormone. Has reversible effect of insulin. What insulin? What glucagon? Where they secrete from? Pancreas. Let's read it. We must read the question well to find the answer, the right answer. Let's go. Number A, it stimulates the conversion of glucose to glycogen. 2B, it stimulates the conversion of glycogen to glucose. Okay, that's no difference between them, except the glucose convert to glycogen, glycogen convert to glucose. We must read well. C, it inhibits the conversion of glycogen to glucose. Now, not stimulation, it is inhibits. Inhibits mean no action. D, it has no effect on liver glycogen. What? No. Insulin and glycogen, they are effect in glucose and the glycogen of the liver. Let's go to the answer. The answer, it stimulates the conversion of glycogen to glucose. Means I need more energy. Means I need more stored energy. It means I go to use the muscles. I go to use the glycogen, the stored one. It means maybe I am fasting. I have no food. Let's go to another question. 7. Another hormones. Yes, I like hormones. Which hormone is primarily responsible for the relaxation of pelvic muscles at the end of pregnancy? Wow, we go to delivery. Deliver a baby. Deliver a baby needs more than hormones. One of them is affected in the pelvic muscles. Where are the pelvic muscles? The pelvic muscles at the end of the abdomen. Why we need the pelvic muscles? The pelvic muscles is permit the baby to go out of the body of the mother. That means we need many hormones. One of them is very useful in delivery. Let's read and suggest what it is. A, estrogen. B, androsterone. C, relaxin. Are the mother need a relax? No, not relax. Relaxin is the name of the hormone. D, testosterone. No testosterone here in the deliver. Let's go to the answer. The answer is relaxin. Relaxin hormone is do a specific function to accelerate the delivery by moving some calcium precipitation from the pelvic muscles away from these parts of the body to make it as a cartilage to permit the baby to deliver, to more relax to these muscles, and the baby will go out, deliver. So the answer is relaxin. Let's read the question again to make it in our mind. Which hormone is primarily responsible for the relaxation of pelvic muscles at the end of pregnancy? Yes, relaxin hormone to facilitate the delivery. Let's go to question 8. Question 8, which of the following distinguish the reproduction of poultry fish from rabbit reproduction? It's a very big difference. Where the fish in the water. How the fish reproduce? By laying eggs in the water. What are the fish? The fish is some group of living organism which live in water. And the other, rabbit. Rabbit reproduction. Rabbit is a mammal which can incubate the baby for a long time inside its body. Maybe 3 months, I don't know, maybe less than 3 months. Let's read the choices. Number A, site of embryo development. Site of embryo development, ovary. B, types of division that forms gametes. Types of division that form gametes, it must be meiotic division. In all of the living organisms, meiotic division formed gamete with a half number of chromosomes. C, ova are smaller in size. Ova is only one cell, small in size in all the living organisms except the bird eggs, is larger inside. Thank God for that. A large eggs, you can eat it. No, all living organisms have ova with a small size in cell. D, variation in genetic trait. Let's go to the answer. Which of the following distinguish the reproduction of poultry fish and rabbit reproduction? Yes, site of embryo development. Yes, that means the fish cannot keep the offspring inside their body unless many times. But rabbit reproduction, rabbit can keep the babies inside her body in the uterus for many days, for many months. Thanks. Let's go to 9. 9. A baby again. Yes, I like babies. Let's go. Notice this figure that illustrates a human embryo inside the uterus. Yes, human embryo inside the uterus of the mother. Identify the structure X, Y, Z. Then conclude. We must study that the baby has many layers surrounding it to protect it from the surrounding environment. In which of the embryo development stages the structure X will separate from the uterine wall? Oh, we have a question in this stage at relaxin hormone. When they developed to separate from the uterine walls. When? Okay, we have 2 parts of the question here. In which is the embryo development stage the structure X? No, I must identify the structure first, then I will make a decision when the X separate from the uterine. The X separate from the uterine at the 3rd month of the 3rd stage. 3 times 3 is 9. Delivery? Yes? I don't know. Let's read. B, the 3rd month of the 2nd stage. 3 times 2, 6 is the month number 6. Maybe the 2nd month of the 3rd stage. 3, 6, and 2, 8. No. D, the 2nd month of the 2nd stage. 2nd month of the 2nd stage. 3, 2, 5 months. No. Let's go to the answer. It will deliver at the 3rd month of the 3rd stage. Deliver after 9 months. 9 months, the well-developed embryo will go out. 9 months. 3 times 3 equal 9. Thanks. Let's go to question number 10. Question number 10. If the menstruation occurred to a woman in the 1st day of the month and she wanted to use contraceptive pills, which day of this month this woman could begin taking the pills? What are the contraceptive pills make? They are consist of synthetic hormones progesterone and estrogen. They stop the menstrual cycle. But it has a day. Which day we must choose to start these pills? The choices: A, 1, B, 5th day, C, 7th day, D, 14th day. Which day? Which day is suitable for the hormones pills? Let's go to the answer. It must be the 5th days. The 5th days to start to take the hormones will stop the evolution. Okay, let's go. Yes, reproductive again. I like reproductive. Reproductive is the process to increase the number of offspring to ensure continuity of the living organism or the species. Let's go to this question 11. What is the difference between the two flowers, A and B? A and B. This flower is hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite means it contains the female organs and male organs. They are found together in the same flower. Let's read the choices. Number A, types of pollination. Are they different from the type of pollination? What is the meaning of pollination? Pollination is a transfer of pollen grain from andrecium to gynecium. From the male gamete transform from their organs to the organs of female to make fertilization. That's pollination, the process of transfer the pollen grain from two. Let's go. Number A, type of pollination. Yes. B, sex of the flower. No, they have the same sex. Hermaphrodite contains the two organs, male and female. C, number of pollen sacs. Number of pollen sacs doesn't appear here. They are maybe 4, maybe less than or more than, but ideal they 4. D, number of ovules. Number of ovules, no. The number of ovules here 4 in the scene. So what are the difference between the A and B? It must be the andrecium. Okay, type of pollination. Type of pollination here depend on the first one, not a self-pollination, but the second one, A, is a self-pollination flower because the stigma is shorter than the antheridium. Yes. Let's go to the another one. It is the stigma is longer than the anther. So the answer is types of pollination means how to transfer the pollen grain from anther to the stigma. Here, number A, the type of pollination is a self-pollination because anther transfer the pollen grain to the stigma by air. The second one, the stigma is higher than the anther, so it will not be self-pollination. It is a cross-pollination, or the pollen grain comes from the other flowers. Let's go to 12. 12. Which of the following best describe fallopian tube in the normal woman? Where are the fallopian tube? Fallopian tube is a part of female reproductive system. Female reproductive system consists of 2 ovary, 2 fallopian tube, 2 fallopian funnel, and other parts. Where are the fallopian tube found? Inside the abdomen of the female. What are the function of fallopian tube? Let's read the choice, then we make another decision. A, which of the following best describe for fallopian tube? I will describe the fallopian tube. Number A, cilia of the tube move toward the ovary. No, It cannot move toward the ovary. It moves away from the ovary to collect the egg or the ovule to become inside the fallopian tube. The end of the tube is wider than the beginning. End of the tube, no. End of the tube, it will become inside the uterus. It will not become wider. C. Beginning of the tube is attached to the ovary. Beginning, no. Beginning at the ovary, not attached. D. Cilia of the tube move toward the uterus. Yes, the cilia is attract the ovum to go inside the uterus. Let's check the answer. Yes, the answer is cilia of the tube move toward the uterus. Yes, move toward the uterus and push the ovum to go inside the uterus. 13. Which of the following stages of human embryonic development has the highest rate of DNA duplication in the embryo cells? When the DNA become duplicate. The DNA become duplicate at the division, at the cell division. I need more cell division to grow the embryo. Which part of this will need more growing, more mitosis, more cell division? Let's see. A or B or C or D. It will be delivered. A. It's not a more active division, but B. It's more active division, more division to more growth. Let's go to C. That means B is more duplication DNA to make more growth, to make more division. Let's go to 14. 14 is a question speak about which of the following amine method precedes the other one in its occurrence. Which one of them preceding the other? There are 4 choices. The first choice speak about increasing the number of receptor formation of the cell wall. Which of them is preceding the other? Formation of the cell wall is a barrier. One is the first one in the formed of the cell wall. Cell wall formed before anyone. Number B, deposition of gum. Thickening of the stem epidermis by keratin. Which of them is preceding the other? The first one is deposition of gum. Deposition of gum happened when there are infection in the cell wall. So it's not preceding the thickening of the stem epidermis by keratin. The thickening of stem epidermis by keratin is come first. C, thickening the cell wall by lignin, and the other one is producing antimicrobial protein. Which of them is come first? Thickening of the cell wall by lignin is come first, not by producing antimicrobial protein. The antimicrobial protein is come the second one. Number D, producing detoxifying enzyme swelling the cell wall. Which of them is come first? The swelling of the cell wall is come first. So the answer must be C. C is thickening the cell wall by lignin is come first because it's happened before producing antimicrobial proteins. Now we will study the figure. Studying the figure is very important in answer the question. You must study the figure to make a decision about the answer. Let's see this figure, lymphocytes. Lymphocytes, there are 2 lymphocytes. Binding 1 infected cell. Binding 2 lymphocyte, cell function stop. So one of them has a function. what dies. Let's go. The figure, let's read the question to make the decision when what of them is the answer. The figure illustrates the role of two types of lymphocyte. Study it and answer. What substances are produced from 1, 2, respectively? Let's go to the choices. The first one, complement, interleukins, lymphatic, toxins, lymphokines. C, interleukins, complements. D, porphyrin, cytokines. Which of them is the choice? Let's go. The choice is lymphatic toxin, lymphokines. Yes, that means this phase of immune must be formed lymphatic toxins, lymphokines. Let's go to 60. What is the result of removing the spleen? Oh, spleen is an immune organ. Spleen is very important in blood formation and blood cell die. Anything die inside the cell, inside the body, it will make recycling. It will use it again. Let's go to the question and the choices. Number A, decreasing the number of memory cells in the blood. Is the spleen make the memory cells? B, increasing the number of senescent red blood cell. Senescent means aged or at the end of age. Inability to produce antibodies. D, inability of thymus gland to differentiate the lymphocytes. Which of them is the choices? Let's go to answer. To answer, increase the number of senescent red blood cell. The red blood cell will go to the spleen to recycle it. But here, when we remove the spleen, many number of these red blood cells are sent, go to aged, go to will become die, and not to remove to recycling again. 17. When doing a blood analysis for a person, blood analysis means how are the quality and the quantity of the level of substances inside the blood. A piece of bacteria was found in the blood sample. Wow, it infected by a bacteria inside the blood. Let's go to see which immune cells are responsible for protecting this person. When the bacteria found inside the blood, it must have a type of cell to protect this person. Let's read the choices. Number 1, A, natural killer cells. B, plasma B cells. C, memory T cells. Cytoxin T cell. Cytoxic T cell. Let's go to the answer. The plasma B cells are found in the blood. The plasma B cells protect this person from the bacterial infection inside the blood. 18. Hemoglobin protein is produced by mature red blood cells, but liver cells from the same species do not produce hemoglobin protein, and why? Now we find the reason why the hemoglobin protein is not formed in the same species. Let's read the choices to make a decision. Number A, the gene for hemoglobin is missing in the liver cells. The gene must be found in the DNA and form a new type of protein. The protein here is hemoglobin. It must be found, not blocked, not produced. Number B, the gene for hemoglobin is turned off in the liver cell. Means it will stop by any disease or anything, maybe or not. Let's go to C. The gene of hemoglobin has mutated in the liver cell. Mutation. Mutation is the change on DNA by any way. Let's go. D. The gene for hemoglobin is activated in the liver cell. Activated is not suitable for don't produce hemoglobin protein. It's not suitable for that. Activated means increase the number of hemoglobin and the production of this hemoglobin. So the answer will be C. The gene of hemoglobin has mutated in liver cell. Mutated means stop for a reason. Stop for a reason. Any reason. Maybe exposed to some rays or anything like that. Let's go to 19. A DNA molecule in which both strands have radioactive thymine is permitted to replicate in an environment that contains non-radioactive thymine. What is the right number of DNA molecules which possess some radioactive thymine post 3 duplication? 3 duplication? Let's read the choices, then we will decide. One such molecule, no, they are 3 replication. 2 or B, 2 such molecule, 2, maybe we follow that. C, 4 such molecules, 4, it's more than 3. D, 8 such a molecule, 8, it's too much. Let's go to the answer. The answer is 2 such molecule. So we need to read the question again to predict that the 2 such molecule, yes or no. There are non-radioactive thymine. What is the right number of DNA molecules which possess some radioactive thymine post 3 duplication? Yes, there are 2 such molecules. That's right. Let's go to 20. 20 speak about amino acid and protein. Let's go to read. Each amino acid in a protein is specified by amino acid of the protein. It is the building unit of it. Several gene, promoter, and messenger RNA molecule, a codon. Wow. Protein, amino acid, we need a code. Yes. Let's go. A codon. Codon. It is needed for protein specified. Let's go 21. 21. Which of the following best describe the function of RNA polymerase? Polymerase here is an enzyme which specified with RNA. Let's go to its function. It reads templates DNA strand 5 to 3, 5' to 3', maybe, and senses a DNA strand from 3' to 5'. I don't know. It read B. It read template RNA strand 5' to 3', and sense the DNA from 3' to 5'. It's confused. But will we go? It will be choiced. It read template DNA strand 5' to 3' and sensed RNA. Wow, RNA. Don't be confused. Strand 5' to 3' RNA 3' to 5'. D. It reads a template DNA strand means 3' to 5' and sensed RNA strand from 5' to 3'. Let's go to the answer. It will be a template. Template. Read a template of DNA. It will read. Read. RNA. Read. Polymerase. Read. DNA strand from 3' to 5', then sensed RNA strand 5' to 3'. We know now what are the function of RNA polymerase? Read, then sense. What sense it? RNA strand from 5 to 3. Let's go to 22. 22 ribosomes exist as separate subunit. Ribosomes are found in the cytoplasm of each cell. Ribosomes found in the endoplasmic reticulum. Ribosomes help in protein synthesis. It is the site of protein synthesis found in many cells. Enrich that the cell need a protein, like some cells which produce enzyme in the digestive system or other cells. Let's go to the question again. Ribosome exists as separate subunits that are bound together during protein synthesis. Yes, protein synthesis, that's the ribosomes. What do these subunits consist of? Subunits, it is the base that we are go to synthesize the protein. Let's read the choices. Number A, messenger RNA and protein. B, messenger RNA and transfer RNA. C, ribosomal RNA and protein. That's D, ribosomal RNA and transfer RNA. Let's go. That's the base. Yes, ribosomal RNA, it is the base and the protein to make the protein synthesis inside the cell. Let's go to 23. 23, rifampicin. Rifampicin? What? Rifampicin? It's antibiotic. Yes, antibiotic means the poison of some bacteria to kill another bacteria. That's antibiotic. Antibiotic rifampicin is antibiotic used to treat tuberculosis, TB. Tuberculosis is a disease that infects some parts of the body, make as a colitis or tuberculosis to degenerate. It works by inhibiting RNA polymerase in bacteria. The antibiotic inhibits the RNA polymerase in bacteria. Which process are directly inhibited by antibiotics? There are three processes. 1, DNA replication. 2, transcription. 3, ATP synthesis. Yes, I must choose 2 or 3 from this process. 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2 only. 1, 3 only. 2 only. I think there is no ATP synthesis. No ATP synthesis. Why? That will kill and stop the action of RNA polymerase in bacteria. So, no ATP synthesis. So, the answer is 1 and 2 only. 1, DNA replication. 2, transcription. No ATP synthesis. Let's go to 24. 24 speak about the shape of the Earth's surface. The shape of the Earth's surface means Earth science. We go to Earth science. Earth science, geology. Let's go. Each of the following change the shape of the Earth's surface except كلهم بيغيروا الشيب بتاع الأرث سيرفيس except واحدة هي اللي هدور عليها. هي مين يا ترى؟ خلينا نقرأ التشويسز. Number A, rotation of the outer core around the inner core. Inside the Earth will rotate and many movement inside the Earth. Let's go. B, underground temperature and pressure. There are difference in the temperature and the pressure underground. Underground means under the Earth's crust. C, winds and torrents. Winds and torrents change the shape of the Earth's surface? Yes, erosion, maybe. D, river and lakes. River and lakes means the water on the Earth's surface. Let's go to the answer. I will choose the A1. A, rotation of the outer core around the inner core. Why? It's not affect the Earth's surface. It will affect the undercrust Earth. Yes, the answer is the rotation of the outer core around the inner core. They are two layers under the Earth's crust, not at the Earth's surface or not the Earth's crust. Each of the following change the shape of the Earth's surface except هي دي rotation the outer core around the inner core. Let's go 25. 25 an inorganic solid material. Inorganic, not organic. Let's go. Formed during preparing in the laboratory. This material is not mineral because it is inorganic but not a mineral. Crystallized material, inorganic. Solid material, not formed in nature. That's yes, not formed in nature, so it will not a mineral. Okay, let's go to 26. 26, when the angle of orthorhombic crystals become different, the crystal system becomes, there are 4 choices. There are 3 axes to orthorhombic crystals. If one axis are different or change from the other, it will become maybe triclinic, monoclinic, tetragonal, or cubic. Which of them is right? The right one, if one axis is different or a change, so the answer will be triclinic. Triclinic is the crystal which form it. 27, what is the region of the sharp edge? Calcitic, which form precious rocks. What is the origin of the sharp edge? Calcitic, which form the precious rocks. Which of them form the precious rocks? Let's read. Sands, gravels, silt, clay. Precious rocks, it must be gravels. The gravels have a precious rocks. Precious edge. Precious rocks. Let's go to 28. 28 speak about the mineral again. From the minerals which are used to building material industries, we have 4 choices: calcite, olivine, anhydrite, sphalerite. We use to calcite. Calcite, it go to industries. We use it many industries. Let's go to 29. What are the type of fault? Fault is earth science either. Faults in which the hanging wall move in the direction of gravity. Hanging wall move down in the fault. Let's answer the question, but we read it. Reverse fault, thrust fault, graben, stick slip fault. The answer is graben. Yes, graben. In the direction of gravity, it will be graben. Yes. Let's go to 30. The time relationship of rocks can be determined by, yes, the age of rocks, it will be determined by faults, folds, joints, primary structure. It will be the faults. Faults is determine the age of the rocks. Yes. Let's go to 31. What is the geological structure in which the younger layer is surrounded by older layer? It is will move. That's a movement. Movement because the younger layer is become inside, but the older layer, it will become above. Let's go to the choices. Number A, graben, anticline faults, normal fold, thrust fold. That means graben. The older one is become outer. The younger one, it will become inside. 32. Some mineral deposit of one of the calcium salts were found on the polished rocks and has lines parallel to the rocks movement. It is expected that the structure and the deposit respectively are, let's go to respectively, means structure and expected structure, movement and structure respectively. Let's go. A, fold calcite. B, a fold calcite. C, fold diorite. D, fold gypsum. Let's go to the answer. It is fold calcite. Let's go to 33. 33, from here, there are questions with 2 marks. We must study well. Where are the bending side of the transfer lengths that extended from myosin in the structure of the sarcomere found? Here we go to the muscles. Now, muscles function and muscle structure. Let's go to the choices. A, simulated area. B, actin filaments. C, actin filaments and simulated area. D, actin filaments and the dark line Z. Let's go to the answer. The answer is actin filaments. So we must read the question again because there are many confused. Where are the bending side of the transfer lengths that extended from myosin in the structure of sarcomere found? Yes, the answer is number B, actin filaments. No answer but it. Thank you. 34. What is the similarity between vasopressin and aldosterone hormone? There are 2 hormones. One of them, vasopressin, that means dialysis of some capillaries, and aldosterone hormone. Let's go to the choices. A, there are target cells. There are the 2 types of hormone affect on the tubes inside the renal duct. But one of them are dialysis and the other is contract. B, the type of their secretory cells. The type of their secretory cells. Number C, stimulus that cause their secretion. D, their chemical structure. There are chemical structure are not derived from each other because they are 2 types of hormones. The hormones is a protein. So when we think, we must choose the first one. Their target cells. Each of them are effect on another type of cell which has different effect. Let's go to 35. Which of the following distinguish the sexual reproduction in avid insect from sexual reproduction in honeybee? There are 2 types of insect. One of them are honeybee with the colonies, with 3 types of individual inside these cells, inside the colony. 3 types, the queen and the male individual. C, nursery. Which of them? Let's read the choices. Number A, which of the following distinguish the sexual reproduction in insect, avid and honeybee? First choice, production of haploid individuals. B, possibility of producing females. C, production of diploid individuals. D, possibility of producing males. What are the answer? Let's go to the answer. The answer is possibility of producing males. There are two different types of aphid and honeybee to producing male. Producing male. Let's go to 36. Why does the embryo of some seed keep the endosperm? What are the endosperm? Is a feeding tissue. Feed tissue found inside the seed. Let's go. Why the seed keep it? Keep it. Keep it. It's not consumed. Let's go to the choices. Because the endosperm is only food source for germination of all seeds type. B, due to the fusion of ovule integuments with the ovary walls. C, when it does not consume all of the endosperm during its development. Maybe when it stores food in the two cotyledon. No, it's not consumed at all. It remains of it. So some seed keep the endosperm. Keep it because it's not consumed. Let's go to the answer. Yes, that's the answer. The seed not consume the endosperm. It will be remains. Number 37, there is a figure, embryo inside the uterus. The embryo inside the uterus has many layers. One of them surround the baby and the other contact with the mother. Let's go to read the question. 37, study the opposite drawing and then conclude. يلا هنشوف ايه اللي جاي من السؤال. What are the numbers that refer to the placenta? Placenta. Where is the placenta? Placenta is a contact point between the mother and the baby. So there are many numbers here. Many numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the baby only. 5. It is umbilical cord. 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's answer by reading the choices. Number A, 1 and 2. B, 6 and 7. 6 and 7. C, 5, 6, 7. 5, 5, 6, 7. D, 6, 7, 9. 6, 7, 9. Let's go to the answer. It will be 6 and 7, that the placenta. 6 and 7 is placenta, is a contact between the mother and the baby. 38, speak about immunity. Here is a figure. What the figure? Let's read the question and study the figure again. Study the drawing and then conclude. What is the structure that the letter A doesn't represent? A doesn't represent. It will lose something here in the figure. Let's read the choices. Number A, antigen binding site. The antigen B. C, antibody binding site. D, a protein on the surface of the pathogen. The answer is antigen binding site. Antigen binding site, no site. Okay, let's go to 39. What is the correct order for the action of both hormonal, humoral and cellular immunity? Again, what is the correct order for the action of both humoral and cellular immunity? There are many choices for the first one: coincident, successive, separate, one of them stop the other. The answer is coincident. Yes, there are a relation, action between humors and cellular immunity by coincidence. Number 40, Yes, 40 questions. We are good to find that. What are the cells from which interferon genes could be isolated to be colonized? Interferon genes. Oh, it's immunity. It's helpful for many diseases. Interferon may be injected to many diseases. Okay, let's go to the choices. A, the cell infected by virus. B, E. coli bacteria, cells resistant to vaccines. C, all human body cells exposed to viral infection. D, cell neighboring to the cells infected by virus. Yes, all human body cells exposed to viral infection. I will cheat. Yes, I cheating. I go to the answer without the answer. Yes, that's good. It's helpful today. 41. What is the importance of identifying the defect gene in the embryo before birth? Importance of identifying. Why we identified some genes before birth? Why? Some countries to get rid of these babies. Not here. Here to identify this defect to another benefit. Let's go to read it. A, study the evolution of living organisms. No, not evolution inside the baby. B, preparing drug without side effect. Some drugs for gene effect. C, improve the human offspring. Yes, improving the human offspring is the benefit we go to study the defect of genes of the embryo before birth. D, facilitate the child delivery. It's not connected. Yes, the answer is improve the human offspring. Improve it by study the effect of some genes defect and identify them in the embryo before birth. Yes, God bless you. Let's go to 42. 42, study the drawing in front of you, then conclude. This drawing is a chromosome. Chromosome condensed to make DNA condensed to make the chromosome. Here is formed a. Let's go to read the question before I answer. Yes, study the drawing in front of you, then conclude. What is the case which require the conversion from from 1 to 2 in DNA? Which require the conversion from 1 to 2 in DNA. 1 to 2. Let's go to read the choices. Number A, forming zygospore in spirogyra. Formation of primary spermatocytes. Binary fission in bacteria. D, budding in hydra. The answer is budding in hydra. Why budding in hydra? It is mitotic division. Need to appear the chromosome in simplest form to make a division. Number 43. What distinguishes the living organism that provide their young with parental care? Thank you. Thank God for the parental care. The parental care means the embryo will stay inside the uterus for a long time to be mature. The parental care is helpful of God to make us more developed. I think I answered. Let's read the choices first. What distinguishes the living organisms that provide their young with parental care? Number A, primitive, small size, short age, developed. Yes, developed. Developed to keep the embryo inside the body and delivered it as well matured. 44. The questions speak about geology. Geology, earth science. Geology has many branches. The branches of geology is to benefit from how industry, how chemical reaction, how to build, how to stay on the earth, how. Let's go. 44. What is the geology branch? Has great effect in industry by analysis the raw material for some industries. Raw materials mean the resources from the earth to use in industry. What are the choices? A. Petroleum geology. Petroleum geology is very effective. Yes, it is a source. B. Geophysics. It is a branch of geology. C. Geochemistry. Yes, chemistry means the chemical reaction found by using the source of earth. D. Structure geology. Structure geology means how to instruct in or on the earth. Yes, let's go to the answer. Answer. Let's read the question again to what are the answer. What is the geology branch? Has great effect in industry by analysis the raw material. Here, the key is here. Raw materials mean geochemistry. Geochemistry need a raw material to industry. That means the answer is geochemistry. 45. There is a figure. Figure speak about A and B. Where A and B found? A and B found inside the human. Where? Male or female? Female. Let's go to the question. 45. Study the drawing that illustrates a structure that is found inside an adult human. Females. Yes, females. Females ovary, and then conclude. So we must discuss this part. A and B found inside the human female ovary. Ovary, not left. Okay, not other parts of reproductive system except ovary. A and B. A is one cell. B is many cells. One cell only. Okay, let's read. What is the type of division that occur in the cell A? A is one cell only. One cell, let's say, contains some number of chromosomes that are different from B. Occur in the cell A, and what is its purpose? Purpose, division to purpose. Yes. B. What is the type of division that occur in the cell B, and what its purpose? The first one about A. A has one cell only inside the ovary. Are you closed? Yes, it will be closed. One cell inside the ovary, it will be ovule. Yes, it will be ovule. It produced by meiosis. Formation secondary oocyte. Formation secondary oocyte and the polar body. Yes, it's a cell division. Its purpose, produce secondary oocyte and polar body by meiosis. That's A. It's inside the ovary. B. What is the type of the division that occur in the cell B? B. Many cells found in the ovary. Many cells means producing by mitosis. Mitosis, and what its purpose? The purpose, maturation of growth of Graafian follicles. Maturation of growth of Graafian follicles secret hormones. What are the hormones here? It is estrogen. Let's go. 46. Return to geology. What are the fold? A fold has 4 layers. Mention the following. Fold has 4 layers. How many wings? Oh, folds has 4 layers. How many wings? How many axes? The fold has 4 layers. Mention the following. How many wings? Has 2 wings. Yes, fold with 4 layers has 2 wings. How many axes? They have 4 axes. Yes, 4 axes. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for biology. Thanks for geology. Thanks for keeping with us.